Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest. Oh, what a climb! Great vision. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
This might spell danger.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant.
It's Asa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So what can they make of this? Haaland, nicely spread. Elects to cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Makalele gathers from the goal kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Stojkovic. Well timed, excellent interception.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages.
Isco, and it's Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. Played into the box, and that is expertly dealt with. So we're still where we started right now. Hazard is onto this. Hazard with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Figo. Now it's Haaland. And this is Drogba. Flings in across. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Isco. And this is Drogba. Now it's Rivaldo. Good take, and is he in? Hazard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Hazard. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Rivaldo. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Quality ball. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Decent chance! It's not an especially good pass, that. Del Piero. Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Drogba. Now it's Haaland. And he's cut it out. Van Dijk. Gilberto Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And there's green grass ahead of him. Dida gets it clear. Albertini. Can he latch on to this? He gets big! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Now it's Stojkovic. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Opts to play. He's tried one! And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. Bonucci. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Rivaldo. He's in a great position here. And it's Rivaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Forlan. Forlan. Can he get on the end of this? Rivaldo. Van Dijk is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now that looks a decent ball. Figo. Spread out to the left. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nicely aimed pass. It's a searching pass. Figo providing an outlet on that flank. Gilberto Silva. Stojkovic. Albertini. And it's Azar. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Haaland. Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. And this is real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Stojkovic. Tries to pass it through. Stojkovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Azar. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Del Piero. Stojkovic. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he shoots! Bonucci tries to clear. Flashes it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Albertini. Shot could be on. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rivaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Stojkovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Albertini! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Albertini probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Changement. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 15, le numéro 17, le numéro 22. Attention, changement.
Rivaldo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the finish! Nesta tries to clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Makalele wins the duel this time.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Brilliantly cut out. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Del Piero. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Eto'o.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. And Park Ji-sung!
Une minute.
That is good strength. Dida deals with that nice and simple. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. And
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This... Oh, what a climb! And he passes it long. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Chance, surely! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And here's Isco. Gilberto Silva wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. And it's Isco. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Del Piero. No, that's been intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Xavi Alonso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? Played back in. And this is Van Basten. Turns and goes back. Drogba was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle.
Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And here's Rivaldo. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vigo.
Roberto Carlos.
Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, nicely intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others.
And a chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Haaland, Drogba, shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good alertness. Threads one in. Rivaldo
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's through.
Big chance! He scores!
Just 1 goal in it now. Game on!
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nesta attempts a clearance. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rivaldo. Spread neatly. Ah, that's a fine interception. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hazard. And this is Van Basten. Hazard. And this is Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Koundé. And here's Hazard. Gilberto Silva. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Figo. Rivaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good running with the ball. Oh, super ball. And the finish! Gilberto Silva. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Changement. Le numéro 9. À sa place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. There's no flush. Can he finish? And he hits the net.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and
just about within shooting range. He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Deep cross. Oh, that was vital. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Van Basten. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Isco. He's being urged to shoot.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played it early.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Back in one. Header! Ah, he's given it away.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Oh, what a mistake! It's a good run down the left-hand side. Del Piero. Del Piero has got himself a free kick. Drogba. Rivaldo.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a...
And the shot! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Changement. Le numéro 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Changement.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, terrible pass. Chance for a shot! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Changement. Le numéro 11. À sa place, le numéro
But
7.
changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Eto'o. Brahim Diaz. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide.
That's positional gold. The
He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Figo. It's Forlan. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Forlan! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Changement. Le numéro 99. Drogba. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 21. Lukaku.
Now it's Figo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Eto'o. And this is Forlan. Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And this is Eto'o, and he was alert to it.
Il y aura 4
Makalele.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Albertini shifted it to the flank, and it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Now Albertini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. And this is Forlan. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.